Hey guys, I'm very cold for some reason. I have sweatpants on in August. Um, I promised I'd record today. I am so tired. I don't know why. Um, I feel like my only theory is that maybe I walked around a lot more today than usual. But but I don't know. I feel like I didn't walk that much in hindsight, but also I might have. I don't know. I'm just really tired. But I got up this morning, um, went to work, and then did my stuff. I resolved some conflicts from yesterday, but then I had a couple more in my last class, which they're just gonna be the kids are. I mean, the kids. I don't want to be like, oh, the kids are bad. The kids just don't listen. They don't listen. Um, so it's really just about breaking through because I've tried very hard to connect with them, and I don't know. It's hard. It's because it's a really big class. I really feel like that class is it's just too many kids. Like, there's no way for me to connect with all of them. I honestly don't. I still am trying to memorize all their names. Like, and the biggest problem is that in all my other classes, if a student is struggling, I can help. I can pull them aside and be like, hey, I have enough time to pull them aside and be like, hey, do you need help? Do you need something? But in this class, it feels like I'm constantly having to redirect these kids and crane over them and make sure they're doing their work. And I can't ask any of these students if they need help. And then that's a big problem because I'm basically, these kids are being left in the dust. And then this one poor girl who's just not doing her work, who's not doing some of the work in my class. She's doing part of it, but not all of it, which is a problem because she's gonna get in trouble. Her grade's gonna be in trouble if she doesn't do it. She's just her. I messaged her parents today and be like, hey, she needs to get in here so I can help her, and they didn't respond. Not yet, at least. I mean, I'm gonna have to talk to her now and be like, hey, you need to come in for tutorials. I'm telling you to do it because she's about to put herself in a really bad situation, and I don't want her to do that. And so I'm really close to just giving her the assignment to do because I need her to do it. She needs to. And so I don't know. I don't want her to start off on the wrong foot, but it's I don't know what else to try. So I feel like I'm gonna have to really just step in and tell her what to do, and be like, hey, this is gonna happen. You gotta come in for tutorials. I gotta help you out because I don't want to leave her behind, and I don't want her to feel like she's stuck. But I don't know. It's hard to keep up with what the district wants us to do. But I'm trying my best. I'm working with the other teacher, and I don't know. We've already kind of desynced because some of her classes are harder to keep up with. So it's I'm moving along at a normal-ish pace, and she is taking more time, and I'm uh-oh. So I don't know. I'm a little worried. I have to give these kids a quiz on Friday, and I feel like the results are gonna really scare me because it's gonna show me that I'm not doing a very good job. That's my biggest fear, is that I'm not doing a good job. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little stressed about that, but we'll figure it out. At least I know what I'm doing for the rest of the week. I have my plan. I'm just worried about what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen after? I don't know what's gonna happen after. I guess I can't really worry about it. I just gotta take it as it goes, and be happy with the fact that I'm almost there. I'm almost to another weekend, which is gonna be very nice. But yeah, that's all, kind of. That's all I did today. Oh, I got Tumble 22 after work with my dad, who, there's a whole complicated relationship with him. I'm trying to realize that it's really getting complicated. Because I don't really know how to feel about him right now. But we had a decent-ish dinner. He paid for it, obviously, which is nice. So I don't know. I just got free food today. I didn't really have to pay for very much, so that's always nice. Yeah, that's all. Things are going okay. I got one really big thing figured out today. I had two kids who didn't have their school logins sorted and they couldn't get in the computers. Luckily today I got that sorted for them, but I was like really stressed about my last like my advisory because that's when we do the computers. It's like I really stressed. I was like, guys, I was like, I gotta make sure I get them sorted because if they're not sorted by the end of today, like I'm in trouble, right? So luckily they got sorted and they're good now. So that's all fine and great. But yeah. I don't know what else. That's all for today, I think. I'm very tired. I'm literally like exhausted. I might go on a little walk because it's only 9 o'clock. I finished my work for tomorrow, so I might go on a little walk on the complex and just check things out. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you all tomorrow, I think. Bye.